Hey YouTube, LuCKyy here from the lab, and today I'm going to bring you guys a setup video where I'm going to go over our new and improved setup. It's been quite a while since I've done a setup video, so some of this stuff might surprise you and some of it might not if you've seen some of the old setup videos, but if you guys know, we're a dual stream, we're a two-person stream, so I'm going to break down the intricacies of how to have a two-person stream. And so the first thing I guess I'll go over is the PC. Right here I have my PC underneath. Got some nice like breathable, I know the cable management doesn't look that good, but it's actually a lot better than it was before. Working on it a little bit, but there's my PC. That's my gaming PC, and so that would be PC number 1, and it's got a GTX 1080 Ti in it, and it's got a bunch of other great stuff in it. If you want to know the exact PC specs, you can type !PC in our Twitch chat and find it there. And so that's my gaming PC. And what else I got over here? I got 3 monitors, okay? And there's the mic that I use. It's an RE320 mic. And the monitor that I game on is this one right here in the middle, okay? I'm sitting down in my chair. This is a Predator, and it is a 240 hertz monitor, 1920 by 1080. And it's a great monitor. This monitor right here is just a cheapo Walmart monitor, and it's just used for the stream and stuff. And this monitor over here, I don't know what brand it is because it's just another Amazon kind of cheapo monitor, and we bought it to rotate like this because what we do is we go over here and we pull up the chat and we pop it out the chat. And when you drag the chat over to this window, it's really nice to have a really tall chat window so that way you can catch up on all the stuff that goes on in chat over there. So it works out really nice to have a monitor rotated this direction for chat and game on this monitor, and just use OBS and whatever stuff we have. We'll have Discord on this monitor and stuff, so works out really nice, and that's a great setup for us and what we do. And so the next part I'll go into is the microphone. This is my microphone. It's an RE320. It's an XLR microphone, so it's much more professional quality than like a USB microphone. That goes through, the cords go all the way through and come over here and plugs into right here, which would be the compressor. And then after it plugs in the compressor, the cords go back all the way along the wall again, and it plugs down into a little voice changer down here. And it has a little foot button so I can activate funny voices like I have on like Echo Voice right now. It's kind of hard to see. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, Echo Voice. And I can hit the foot thing and I can, has it on kid voice so I can sound like a little Xbox kid raging, "Mom, get me a Hot Pocket," kind of thing. And got Barry White, so that's that deep, sexy motherfucker voice. And cyborg voice, and so on and so forth. You can have all kinds of crazy voices. And if you have any questions about the specs we use, I'll have commands in the Twitch chat. We already have a ton of commands in the Twitch chat, so if you have any questions, you can already type the command in the chat, so make sure to type them in there, and if we don't have a command, we'll get one. After it plugs in from there, it goes up to this Focusrite Scarlett here, and the Scarlett is the device, the digital audio converter, and that plugs into the streaming PC, which goes through a hole in the wall right there, you can see. And then in that room on the other side is Butt-Ipe's room, and that's where the stream PC is, and his PC and all his setup, and I'll get over there in just a minute. Before I get there though, we've got our webcam. It's just a little Logitech C920, nothing too crazy. We've considered upgrading that for a while, but honestly these work just fine and feel it's kind of silly to upgrade it. And in the back we did upgrade these lights recently. These lights are awesome. We got light there. It lights up the green screen really nicely. The green screen is an Elgato green screen. And it can drop down all the way to the ground, which is really nice. It can expose this completely bare wall, which I don't ever do on stream, but maybe in the future, who knows. And so I'll lift this back up. It's great for traveling and, you know, lugging around a green screen. Shout out to Tardy for giving us the idea to buy that green screen. It was a great idea. It's really nice to use this Elgato green screen because it gives you very
an even surface, and that's what you need if you want a green screen to work well. It needs to be a very even surface so that the lighting hits it equally. You can see it's pretty well lit on the left side, the right side, and the middle, pretty evenly lit. So the Elgato green screen is actually amazing and definitely worth the money. Over there we just have some costumes in a box, and then some more costumes in the closet, some crazy costumes and stuff in a garbage can. And the lights are really cool. I have this little light switch, which is an automatic on and off light switch, so I can turn off all the lights. We can get real creepy and dark in here. Got some cool RGB Logitech keyboard, looking all kinds of fancy here in the dark. And then I can just simply push the button on this remote, and then that light comes on and that light comes on. And then all I have to do is set that up here on the top of that, and then flick the switch, and then that brings on this like orange light, which is nice. It's got a little bit of balance between the bright white lights and the orange light. Gives you some good overall lighting in the room. And so this mouse and keyboard here is plugged in as well. The wire from this keyboard and the device that controls this mouse is plugged in through the wall there, through the wall right there, and along with the microphones and everything else. And it that's how I control the PC from this side. So I have my own mouse and keyboard that controls the PC here, and I can tuck it in because I bought this desk purposely like this, and then I can sit up to my game and I can you know, use my keyboard, use my Logitech keyboard, my Logitech G Pro Mouse, and I use it on my monitor. Which this has a really cool like crosshair setting on this monitor. I don't use this all the time, but I've been using it lately. And essentially what it does is it puts a dot right here in the middle of the screen, which you could just put a piece of tape there, but puts a dot there, and it puts these lines up here and down here, and it kind of helps me center my shots and center myself whenever I'm playing a game and stuff, so I really like that. And so yeah, shout out to Logitech, they're one of our sponsors. And shout out to Astro, it's one of our sponsors, hooking us up with the headset. We got the Astro A40s here. The Astro A40s plug into our mix amp, and then the mix amp has a daisy chain cable, and this is how I hear BW is through this cable. And this is the cable that goes from my gaming PC into the mix amp, or the mixer. And then this is the headset. So that powers everything, and it powers it up here by plugging it into the PC. So you got power, gaming PC, or gaming PC right here, the actual headset plug-in right here, and then this is BW's voice. So no matter what, I'll always hear BW's voice because of this cord, and we have our own separate line of communication. So that way, if we want to mute people in Discord, we can, and then we can still talk to each other through here if we need to. If we need to, you know, talk about other stuff that we don't want the stream to hear necessarily. So. And then up here, we got another sponsor. We got Scuff, hooking it up with the awesome controllers. Haven't got my Scuff Vantage yet, but it's in the mail. This is a Scuff Impact. It's got the 4 PS controllers, and I use that when I play on my PS4 Pro, which is right here. Got the old PS4 Pro here. And then I think the last sponsor to shout out would be Dxracer. They're awesome. They gave us these chairs. Gave us these chairs years ago, and this chair, literally years old. I sit in this chair every day for like 8 hours plus a day. It's in perfect condition. Like, you couldn't ask for a better chair. I know people like to joke about chairs, like, oh, the chairs, they make you better, and oh, chairs are so expensive, but like, this chair has paid for itself. Like, before this chair, I owned 2 gaming chairs that each lasted 1 year, and they were about half the cost of this. And so the cost of throwing those chairs away and my back hurting in the process was definitely not worth it. And this chair, my back never hurts in this chair. And it is in actually perfect condition. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, these are actually amazing. Like, I can't go on enough about Dxracer chairs. They're awesome. Totally worth the money, in my opinion. But to each their own. And if you see any other stuff in here, the room that I didn't mention, it's probably because I'm not using it. Like, I haven't set up my Elgato Stream Deck yet. I really want to start using that, but I just haven't set it up yet. And I used to have this mixer here plugged into the Astro headsets to use more devices, but I don't use that anymore. But BW does use his. And right here is Jack Link's. This is the gamer snack of a champion. Teriyaki beef steak bites. Steak. If you want to have a good snack while you game, don't get beef jerky, get steak jerky. That's some good stuff, I'm telling you right now. And if you have any questions for this setup, as I go over to BW's room, go ahead and again, type them in the chat. We got all kinds of commands in the Twitch chat, twitch.tv/LuCKyy and BW. Have all kinds of commands. I'm gonna walk out here. I'm gonna walk over to the other room here. All right, this is BW's room. He's got his own dedicated streaming room, just like I do. He's got his Elgato green screen. He's got his Dxracer, which he's also had for years. And even looking at his, it's like in perfect condition. I mean, there's a little bit of butt sweat here maybe, but you know, I mean, you can't blame the guy, all right? And over here, we've got a little bit of foam on the wall. Okay, this helps keep a little bit of the sound from just blasting out into the rest of the house, but considering doing more foam on the wall, but this was one we actually just had around and we just wanted to try it out before we invested in buying foam for all the walls. So if I can be completely honest, I haven't really noticed a big difference with the foam on the wall. It has helped a little bit with the echo in the room, but minus that, it's not really that useful. So we'll see if we're gonna invest in buying all that foam. Maybe time will tell. This is the stream PC that we stream off of. And underneath there is his gaming PC, which is exactly identical to my gaming PC. And that is the other side of the hole in the wall where all the wires go through, and they all plug into the back of this. And the cable management is decent. I mean, we did some maintenance on the PC recently, had to replace a fan, but cable management's all right. And this is BW's chat monitor, same as mine on the other side. Everything is mirrored. The monitors are actually duplicated, so you'll see everything on my side is the same as on his side. His gaming monitor is different from mine. It's a 2560 by 1440 monitor, so it has a higher resolution, but it has a lower frame rate. He has 144 frames. I have 240 frames. It's personal preference, what you like, and his is also a little bit bigger. His is a 27-inch monitor, and mine's a 24-inch monitor. So, but to each their own. He really likes this gaming monitor, and that's fine. I really like mine, and that's fine too. And then he's got his Logitech mouse here. It's a G703 wireless. It's plugged into this right now because it's charging, but he's gone in TwitchCon right now, so he's it would be uncharged if he was here. He's got the same keyboard as me, got the Logitech keyboard, and his headset, his Astro headset, and his mix amp, and then his webcam is the same, and his lighting is the same as mine, where if you just grab this button and push the button, boom, the lighting turns on, which is a really cool feature, and really enjoy that in the house. And then over here, we've got, you know, his garbage can, we've got his window, and all the wires and stuff, and his microphone, same exact microphone as me. Most of our stuff is an exact duplicate of each other. You'll see a lot of the same stuff. And then in the back here, we've got our router, which is a Nighthawk X8. We've got our modems. We got some Netgear CM1000 modems, and we got two different modems because we've got two different internet plans. It's one of the best ways to prevent DDoS protection is by having two different internet plans. One connects to the stream and one connects to the game. That way if people DDoS you, they win the match by kicking you out of the game, but they don't end the stream, so that's a nice little feature, but can be a little bit spendy having two internet plans, but it seems to be worth it for us because stuff like that happens. So yeah, the last thing I'll go over is one of the sillier things, which is the shirts on the doors, which I know a lot of people would end up commenting on if I didn't say anything. Why do we have shirts on the doors? Essentially the reason why we have these shirts on the doors is because before we started streaming full-time, these were the jobs that we worked at. I worked at a pizza parlor, and Bud worked at a car wash, and we both really did not like our jobs at all. We really hated them because they were dead-end jobs. There was no future for them. You know, if we had stayed working there, we would have been working in the same exact position, the same exact hours, the same exact place. There was no real prospects for us. We had nothing really to look forward to. And so when we finally got partnered on Twitch, after we had been streaming for months and months and months and really wanted it, and wanted to do this full-time and wanted to make something out of it, we were just so excited that we ended up quitting our jobs, and we put the shirts from our last jobs on the wall. And every day that we walk into the stream, we walk by these shirts, and these shirts are a reminder of where we're going to be if we don't work extremely hard at streaming and work extremely hard at YouTube and try to make the most of this. And it's okay if that's where the future is for us, but you know, we want to be motivated to work really hard. And so every day I walk past this shirt and I think, I do not want to have to go back there. I'm going to work really hard at streaming today. I'm going to make sure that I stream, you know, a good amount of hours. I'm going to make sure that I record videos while I'm live. I'm going to make sure that I'm entertaining and do the best I can, because I love streaming so much and I really don't want to have to go back to delivering pizzas. So that's why I put that there. And I challenge you, if you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have something, you know, that you set something so that you can motivate yourself as well every day, because as silly as this might seem, this is actually incredibly motivating. Every day I see that shirt and I think, damn, okay, let's do this, you know? You wake up in the morning, you're tired, you don't want to stream, you don't feel motivated, you look at that shirt and you're like, okay, I'm streaming today. Like, the alternative is that, you know? And I don't want that. And so it's a really good motivating factor. And if you have goals and passions that you're trying to accomplish, whether it's streaming, whether it's YouTube, whether it's anything in life, really, I strongly recommend having something like this set up in your life, because it is a powerful motivator. It will really, really motivate you daily. And so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, if you guys want to support our channel, if you want to keep us going, if you want to keep the stream alive, keep the YouTube videos keep coming, I highly recommend or suggest that you subscribe with Twitch Prime to our Twitch channel. You'll find the link in the description below. All the Twitch subs from Amazon are free from you, and they give us $3.50, so that's great. So we really appreciate all the support, and if you want to subscribe with Twitch Prime, the link is in the description below. And we got some awesome emotes, and you get to help keep us going and keep everything going as it has been. We've been doing this for several years now, and we're really happy to be able to do it full time. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. And if you have any questions, you're free to post comments in this YouTube video. But if you really have any questions and you want to get them answered immediately, you can just go to the Twitch chat. Like, I'll show you right here. If you're like, hey, what monitor do you use? You know, just go into the Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/LuCKyy and BW. Go down to the chat here at the bottom and just type !monitor. Type in your !monitor. Boom. Enter. And there it is. There's the monitor. It's got the exact link to Amazon. And we'll give you more commands with time. Like if you need !butt monitor, !LuCKyy monitor, and !mouse, !keyboard, !mic, voice changer, whatever it is that you need, headset, we're going to have all the links in the Twitch chat. If we don't have them already, we have most of them already, but if we don't have them already, go to the Twitch chat and type them in there, and you should be able to find all of them. And hopefully this video has helped you and you've enjoyed it. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and as always, stay saucy.